Hi everybody, how are you? I've been really reflecting about shall I do this video or not, but at the end I have decided why not. I wanted to talk about the experience of what it's like to be a yoga teacher right now, but mostly a human being, as I feel we are living very bizarre yet interesting times, and for me the best way to really engage into this process is by staying open and speaking my own truth. So as yoga teachers, we are faced with limitations, yet new ways to share our own classes in front of our own students, such as online live yoga classes. And more than the technical process itself, what I wanted to share is the emotional layer that goes under. So if that resonates with you, bear with me and let's get started. I don't think so that teaching online live yoga classes is the ultimate solution. So I think right now it's super important not to go into this is right and this is wrong, and rather focus into our own experience, go within our own self. So notice the feelings we are encountering within this process. It's super natural to feel fear, to feel overwhelmed, to feel resistance, and it's also normal to give ourselves time to change our minds, maybe not. At the beginning myself, I was like, I will never ever do this, but then like, why not? And what I have found is that the energy is very fresh, and I might feeling uncomfortable at first, but through uncomfort there is only growth. So at the end it's a very positive experience. Who knows if in the future this could be a very good solution for many yoga teachers who we need to put a lot of input, meaning money and time, to travel to the yoga studios, but that doesn't mean we need to ditch all the studio yoga classes. So it's really about like creating a space where everything can come as an option. Why not? So I feel comparison is a killer and it only creates separation. But let's be honest, I think it's super normal to compare ourselves with others in this process. And when I do this, I want to make sure I go beyond my own small world in which I either judge myself or judge others. Either I make myself smaller than others and others bigger than me, and vice versa. And I take things with perspective. And when I do this, I'm able to really switch this comparison, this judgment, for compassion. And in compassion, there is no fear, there is no stagnation, and there is proactivity. When I compare myself with yoga studio owners and I see, wow, they have very nice facilities, wow, they have big community, and I don't, because I am a solopreneur. Yet, the pressure the yoga studio owners have is not the pressure I do have. May I take this comparison to create more compassion and to be more human and more real? Be present rather than be a performer. And let's do it. As we are challenged with new ways to teach our own classes, we have an opportunity to say, why not? Why not to start saying the things I always wanted to say? Why not to give creativity a chance for me to find the form in which my own truth wants to come out? Why not to let go of this pressure? Sometimes we feel as yoga teachers that we need to say things like this, we need to fit the box. We have an opportunity to really become more of who we are. And through this, maybe we can give an opportunity to yoga to become more real and more authentic. As yoga teacher, how I practice inclusivity is really by allowing my human side to come with me when I teach. So meaning I don't need to really look perfect all the time. I can just allow others to see me as who I am. Human being, vulnerable, strong, sometimes not feeling as good as we are supposed to feel when we teach yoga classes. And so when I do this, I am more present and I am allowing others to be more human and more present too. Maybe by having an opportunity here of teaching online live yoga classes, we also have a chance to include this human side with us, to include our own ideas, to include our own true voice, to include more of creativity in our own classes. And maybe this is super refreshing, and maybe this is what the yoga world needs right now. And so maybe this is going to give us an opportunity to create communities which are more open and more diverse and more ready to have proper and engaging conversations in which we don't all need to agree with the same, so we can also speak our own truth and find agreement with disagreement. And I feel this is what the world needs right now, and this is challenging, it's very challenging, but all starts from within. So that was my perspective about this new process of being a yoga teacher. Feel free to share if there is something you want to share. If you something like you disagree, I'm happy that you disagree, and hopefully we can find agreement. I only wish the best for all of us into this process. And I really hope we can all move forward and stay open and stay engaging and just staying real. Thank you for listening and have a great day, and hopefully see you soon with another video. Yes, or see you online. Bye.